This is Pete Feenstra for Get Ready to Rock, talking to Alex Hart.
Hi.
How you doing, Alex? Shake my hand, say hello to the people out there. We've just been at a single launch, or your career launch in London.
No.
Is it the first time you ever played London?
No, not the first time I've played London, but first time I've done anything like this.
Yeah, showcase at the Heights, so about 3,000 feet up in the air, overlooking London. So you played London already, kind of folk clubs and things like that?
Yeah, the Troubadour and
historic
the Half
place.
Moon in Putney.
Yeah.
It's 2 little local haunts.
But now we've reached the point where the new single's coming out on April the 7th.
Yeah.
Orange Van.
Orange Van.
And this is part of a forthcoming album. People should look. Can you tell everybody about that?
No, it's coming out probably at the end of the summer, and 15 tracks, no, 12 tracks, cut down for 15.
So you're prolific then.
No, got too many songs.
And the single is on the album as well?
The single will be on the album, yeah.
And
the album's called On This Day.
On This Day, through Universal.
Through Universal, yeah.
So how did you hook up with one of the most influential record companies in the Western world?
I have no idea.
Really?
I absolutely have no idea. It's literally through my producer's friend, Colin, who is signed me here in the UK, and that's his sort of his in, I guess, with Universal. He's in a record company through Universal, so that's how.
And where did you meet him? Did he come and see you play at a gig or something?
No, I just literally met him through Neil, who they've been friends for years.
And your who are your influences that started you in a singer-songwriter genre?
I first picked up the guitar because of Katie Tunstall.
Oh right, yeah.
Her Black Horse and the Cherry Tree, Jules Holland completely changed
really, the old
me.
TV?
Yeah, TV,
Wow.
But my first influence was Doris Day, actually.
Was it?
Yeah, I was really heavily into jazz and
used to the voice, and you got great phrasing, so maybe that's where
that's
that came
it's
from.
from the jazz, yeah, totally.
Wow, and then you went from jazz to Katie Tunstall, and what went in between? Boy bands? Stuff like that?
Never boy bands. Stevie Wonder. I kind of went down the soul thing as well. So I think someone said to me, "Oh, your voice is very country and suited to country music," and all the songs I were writing they were lending themselves to country.
There's a little bit of James Taylor in there sometimes. I don't know if you're
James
familiar with him.
Love James Taylor.
And what about the lyrics? Were you inspired for?
I mean, a lot of the songs that I write.
Relationship songs, I
Yeah,
suppose?
they are. I mean, a lot of the songs are about love, but a lot of them are also about the southwest where I'm from, because
Devon,
it's so
some
beautiful.
place.
Yeah, Bad Boy Bill, for instance. Is,
Yeah, it's a very good song. You played it earlier on.
Yeah.
And what was the song about? Keep Britain Tidy. I really like that.
Oh yeah, it's a song written about being in suburbia and looking at all the perfect houses and thinking, there's anyone going to help me out if I fall on my ass, basically. But
People do sometimes,
well,
both metaphorically and really.
That's it. But it's getting out of the Devon thing, isn't it? And thinking, it's a big place when you get out of Devon.
Did you find it difficult to find other musicians to play with in where you lived?
No, I don't. There's so many around.
Oh, really?
I mean, everyone plays.
Because quite often you get people nowadays, they're writing songs and they do it on a computer, and when you talk about doing an actual band, never even thought about it, they're just sending MP4 files or whatever.
To be honest, in Devon it's different. Everyone is trying to do the same thing, and they all play acoustic guitar in pubs and clubs.
So it's still a social thing?
Oh yeah, big time.
You know, because that's the whole idea of the old garage band in the 60s and 70s. People used to, I mean, the guy was always, or the guy primarily, who was always useless was the bass player, but he used to have, but that's good. The sound is still, it's probably just a London thing then.
Yeah, I think it is a London thing. People if you come to Devon, it's like literally every pub there's a live music act every night.
Wow. So are you going to do any dates to time with the album at all?
We will. We're going to plan a little tour throughout the summer as well. It'll probably be from Devon to London, so all along the road.
Yeah, A38 is it?
No, no.
Well, it's via Stonehenge.
A3, isn't it?
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, 3.
I don't know, something like that. And will that be with a band or will that be solo?
I think it'll be solo, but it's still up in the air at the minute, so it might change. We might have different.
And when you came to recording the album, this is the other thing I wanted to ask you. What did the producer and everybody else bring to that you hadn't thought about, maybe in terms of the songs and the arrangements and stuff like that?
Yeah, we recorded the album at Genesis Studio.
Yeah.
And
sorry. Yeah. We're just going into.
Sorry.
Go on, get in there.
Sorry,
Get in there. Say hello.
Say hello.
Spontaneous. Yeah, you can see it's spontaneous.
Do you want to be asked a question? Brian?
You can ask me a question.
Okay.
What was your role?
What are you doing here?
Well,
My dad produced the album,
Yeah.
so you know
And
I've
your
got
dad is?
honorary Neil Stainton.
Yes.
Excellent. Hold on, I'm
So
getting
he
there.
could be here.
Well done.
Thank you. I'm just grabbing some bags. And I'll get out.
Well, I think
At no extra cost to
This is probably a
yourself
good
or the
juncture
management.
It's a good juncture to finish the interview, but this has been Pete Feenstra talking to
I know
Alex
it
Hart.
again.
It's been an absolute blast.
Yay!
You can't beat live television. Thank you very much and good night.
Bye.